Perfect Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum
Gold label quality Biomed RX CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized,
beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzymes. Visit www.biomadrxsupplements.com.
I really didn't mean for that commercial to play, but since it started playing, I just kind of rolled with it. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining me this morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday. I love Tuesday. I don't know why. Tuesday. It's just my day, man. I love Tuesday. So, I want to talk a little bit this morning about, let's get a little UK drill loop down here, about Etherium gold and monatomic gold. There's a lot of contention about whether there's any gold at all, but you should do a little bit of studying. It's spoken about in the Bible. It's called manna. It is spoken about in many ancient texts. It is claimed to have been part of the contents of the Ark of the Covenant. It is called the bread of life. It has also been used historically to assist shaman in communication with the gods. It's got a lot of monatomic gold is very popular. It was rediscovered recently by let me turn this down. You don't need two microphones. It was rediscovered recently by a farmer in Arizona, David Radius Hudson. He's an Arizona cotton farmer who was treating his land, his soil, and he discovered a white substance floating on top of the soil. And according to his account, the substance disappeared when it was exposed to direct sunlight, and then when it was taken into a dark space, it actually reappeared as though it had transferred over into another dimension. And so there are a lot of stories. You have to do your own reading. ORMUS, orbitally reorganized monatomic substances, ORMUS or ORME, or monatomic gold, or monoatomic gold. Now, the reason I'm talking about all of this is because we're taking a trip here of consciousness hacking, right? What we're doing is consciousness hacking. We're taking care of our health by purifying our body with a lot of water. This is the first thing in the morning. I'm about to have my first glass of water and or cherry juice and or lemon juice, okay? But you should purify your body, right? Maintain a pure diet. I hope you're following all of my videos on this channel, my other Devin Lockett channels, as well as on Biomed RX TV here on YouTube. But the regimen involves physical training, physical exercise, purification, sweating, detoxification with the assistance of biomagnetism, biomagnetic pair therapy, detoxification with the assistance of haritaki, detoxification from heavy metal burdens with the assistance of bentonite clay, detoxification through ionic foot baths, ionic foot detoxification, and of course detox through sweating and sauna. Sauna is very important. I know with this whole beer bug and everything going around, it's hard to find gyms that actually have the sauna open. But if you are lucky enough to have access to a sauna, I highly recommend taking it. Now, let's get to supplementation. Yes, of course, you should be taking biometric supplements, as we have, as I've shown you here in the very beginning video, right? Biometric supplements, but I'm also recommending a couple of products, not necessarily these brands, but I'm just telling you what I'm taking. That I don't manufacture, that's not manufactured by Biometrics. Oh, by the way, look, I want to show off my new Biometrics t-shirt. Biometrics CBD t-shirt. Badass, isn't it? Okay, you can buy it at biomedrxcbd.com, or you can inbox me for a complimentary copy and send pictures, though, so I can see if you're worthy. But you can also go to biomedrxcbd online and purchase the t-shirt as well as some CBD oil.
Gold label quality Biomed RX CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate free, gluten free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
Yes, all right, so here we go. Now, let me show you the products that I've been taking. When you take monatomic gold, what is the point of all of this, right? Well, it has a lot of magical properties. You have to do your own study about ORMUS, or monatomic gold. The two are kind of used interchangeably. There's a lot of contention about whether they should be used interchangeably. I'm going to let you make up your own mind about that. I'm going to let you do your own research, okay? But look up David Radius Hudson. Look up monatomic gold. Look up ORMUS, ORMUS. And look up Etherium gold, okay? I'm learning now how to manufacture my own Etherium gold so that I can sell it under the Biometrics brand. But Etherium gold, making Etherium gold is a complex process, and it can be potentially dangerous. So I don't want to take any chances or any risks. But I'm going to show you the two brands that I'm taking. And I'm taking both of these brands simultaneously. Okay, this is Harmonic, what is it? Enterprises, Etherium Gold, Focus Brain Dietary Substance. Okay, you can buy this on eBay, all right? Something you can buy on eBay, all right? And I'm combining it. This is a dry substance. It comes in capsules. What you can do is cut the capsule open, or twist and break the capsule open, and put it under your tongue. Let it absorb in through the sebaceous glands, okay? And do this every morning on an empty stomach. And I kind of follow it up with a little ORMUS monatomic gold, okay? The process by which these two products are produced, are created, is different. And the salts that they use, the original sea salts that they use in order to extract the ORMUS elements, are different and from different places in different parts of the world. This is why I combine using the two of them. However, combining these two products gives a punch that is greater than the sum of its parts. I'm just going to put it out there. And what are the effects of taking ORMUS? ORMUS gives you a heightened sense of mental focus and clarity in the very practical sense. ORMUS gives you, if such a thing as psychic abilities exist, if such a thing exists, ORMUS enhances them, okay? ORMUS is, because Gold, I would imagine, because gold is a very high conductor or superconductor of electricity. I love that train, man. It gives you superconductive powers. It gives your brain, it helps your brain to think better. It's very hard to describe the types of experiences that we go through here at my company, Biometrics, and at the Biometrics Health Center. It's hard to describe the subjective experience of what goes on inside one's own brain through neurofeedback training or through anything else. So you're going to have to watch a lot of videos about ORMUS and about monatomic gold and about taking it. But when you take monatomic gold, you will have an increased sense of clarity. You will have an increased sense of intuition. You will definitely have an increased sense of sensitivity to all things spiritual. This is true. And this is not hyperbole. You will have an increased sense of, I guess you could say, a sixth sense, right? It's something that has to build up in your system over time, okay? So you have to take it consistently. You have to take it every day. Even if it's only a little, you have to be consistent with it. It's going to cause changes in your diet. It's going to cause you to not want to eat too heavy. You're not going to want to consume as much meat, and it's better if you don't. It's good to fast when you're taking ORMUS. It's going to make you very psychically sensitive and emotionally sensitive, energetically sensitive. How you doing, Anthony? Happy Taco Tuesday. So you have to be very aware of your emotional state, of your energetic state. You have to keep yourself from being hypersensitive. You have to be aware that you are on ORMUS. Now, many people recommend meditation. If you're going to be taking ORMUS, monatomic gold, and expanding your consciousness in this way, meditation is highly recommended. I am very fortunate because I have a neurofeedback center, and so I'm going to go and hook my brain up to an electroencephalograph, and I'm going to do neurofeedback this morning, maybe for a half hour or an hour. Depends on what time I get to work and how much time I have to actually get some work done. But there is neurofeedback. I talked before about binaural beats. You can get access to binaural beat audio files and self-hypnosis audio files here on YouTube on different channels. I highly recommend, like I said before, going to the Monroe Institute YouTube channel and learning more about binaural beats. But there are a lot of binaural beats available here on YouTube. I highly recommend getting yourself a pair of good ear cupping headphones, stereo headphones, so that you can listen to binaural beats the proper way. But it is highly recommended if you're going to be taking ORMUS and raising up your mental clarity and focus and emotional and spiritual and energetic sensitivities, that you practice some sort of meditation in order to center yourself, because you are going to be very sensitive and you don't want to be affected by the vicissitudes of daily life, shall we say. So it is important to do some sort of meditation. It is very important to drink a lot of water. What has been my experience that ORMUS tends to dehydrate the body. So you want to drink a lot of water. You may get constipated, so that's another reason why you have to make sure that you're very hydrated. What else can I say? And once again, we've been talking about the gateway process, which are the audio files specific to the training a person toward achieving an out-of-body experience, to be able to float outside of your body at will, like a ghost, right? To be an, what do you call that? Remote viewer. To be a remote viewer. Remote viewers help the police a lot. to solve crimes, and remote viewer is an actual classification of spy. Well, becoming a remote viewer is something that is learnable. It's trainable. It's a trainable skill. But it requires the discipline that I'm describing in these videos. So hit the like button, subscribe, all of that stuff. Hit the bell for notifications, comment, like, share, all of that good stuff. Because we're going to be talking about how to take yourself further and further and further and further along on this evolutionary journey of self-discovery, right? And self-perfection. Because when you get to this point, right? The point of, trying to be able to master your consciousness, to transcend dimensions. That's what Monatomic does, Gold does. That's what ORMUS does. It helps you with your transcendental, dimensional, transcendental sensitivities, if you will. I don't know how to. I'm gonna have to sit down and ponder exactly what this is and see if someone else has come up with the proper terminology before and I'm sure they have. I'm sure it has. I just don't know what it is yet. But it helps you transcend dimensions, especially if you are mastering the vibrations that the gateway experience are putting you through or processing you through. So we're going to talk more about the gateway experience in future videos. I'm just trying to help you prepare yourself mentally and physically. And when you get to this point of training, right, remember, even if you don't achieve the out-of-body state, the fact that you're trying to achieve the out-of-body state brings you a lot closer to yourself. You gain a deeper understanding of the knowledge that you have, that you already possess. You gain a, it's been described as a thought bubble, okay? I would describe it as a recognition of the self, right? A deeper acknowledgement of things that are already, everything you've ever been exposed to, everything you've ever learned, right? It's like taking a limitless pill. Everything that you've ever learned is readily accessible in your mind, in your memory. That's what you reach on the way to, because I have yet to achieve the out-of-body state myself. I haven't achieved the out-of-body state, but I am training and I am going through a lot of profound personal evolution by listening to the Gateway experience. And you can find Gateway tapes here on YouTube. There are audio files. If you just look up Gateway, I believe Introduction to Focus 10, Focus 12, or whatever. I believe the Monroe Institute has put some of their Gateway audio files here online, and there are a lot of other people that have produced binaural beat videos that claim to help you achieve the out-of-body state. However, if you do not have access to neurofeedback, like me, right? Well, I do have access to neurofeedback. But if you are not as fortunate as I am and you do not have access to neurofeedback, the next best thing that you can be doing to train or entrain your own brain is buy yourself a nice pair of headphones, right? Studio headphones that cup your ears, and listen to binaural beats. Listen to binaural beats. Take Etherium Gold, okay? Break a capsule open, put it under your tongue every morning. Take Monatomic Gold. You can take either. I just happen to be taking both because I'm like, that's how I am. And meditate. Get centered, okay? And listen to some audio files of binaural beats. You will not regret it. All right? You will not regret it. So I got to get, it's 7:05. I've got to go to work, right? And I want to thank you. I just wanted to share that with you this morning because I'm about to take my breakfast water and cherry juice and lemon juice and maybe a little apple cider vinegar. I really don't like drinking that, but it is good for you. And start the day. I'm going to go live on Biomed RX TV today, so I'd like it if you can check that out. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining me. Remember, you can buy the biometric supplements as well as biometric CBD at biometriccbd.com, and the cool biometric CBD t-shirt. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Take care.